Brothers and sisters, what's going on? Peace and love to the people. Power, darkness and light. Activate your kundalini. Activate your all-knowing. I am. You are that. You are, but I am what that I am. Tell people that whenever they're trying to confuse you with something else that you're not. Say, I am what I am. You got me confused. You got me effed up. I know you one of these beings out here. You one of these beings out here that don't know who they are. I know who I am. And right now, what I'm feeling is power. Why? Well, today's supposed to be the 30th. They kept talking about some sort of nuclear device, energy, or scare. Now, you know these damn beings don't got no nuclear power that can wipe out no human race. Majority of us knows of a hoax, knows of Iwo as a hoax, and something else happened. Nuclear power bombs, they're so afraid. You got to really think about the logic of making a weapon that could destroy or wipe out your own ecosystem you live in. But that's the way these, quote unquote, I'm going to use that term Saxon because I think it's funny. These Saxons, I find that funny. Shout out to Remedy for that. I love that. It's funny. Saxons. Or these, simply put, inorganic beings. The inorganic beings think they got power enough to wipe out, make huge bombs of explosions. Now, there are stories of that the inorganic beings have power, have gotten their hands on power they should not have had their hands on. So we had to have our boys up high fly through and destroy these facilities. If that's so, then they're doing their job, because these beings are dumb and they'll destroy their very own home. If you think about it, they have their own dogs and animals inside their own kitchen while they cook. So, that's how I know who an inorganic being is. The fuck you gonna have your own goddamn animal in your kitchen while you cook? They wanna invite people over to eat. Nasty ass people. But yeah. So I was reading through. I stayed up last night. I know we had some type of power through the moon. There was something going on last night. I stayed up. I was looking at a couple of stories. It seems like they really wanted to try to scare you September 30th. I don't know why September 30th was such a hot day. Such a hot topic. Something going on cosmically tonight. I would say this whole day. Cosmically, they really want to emphasize on September the 30th. There's another explosion that happened on their pipeline, Russian pipeline. They say secret forces was underneath planting bombs. If that's the case, they know what that is. They play games with each other. It's called war games for a reason, because it's a game. It's a game. It's just one big turntable game. You know turntables, right? A turntable game. You choose it's your turn, then it's my turn, your turn, my turn. We take turns blowing each other up. It's a turntable game. It's a hoax. trying to get rid of something. And you know it's major when a country allow you to blow up their gas line. Something about to happen. Company, when a country wants you to, not a company, but when a country wants you to blow up their oil, something going down. So I did not take the time yet before I made this video to look and see where the constellation of stars are. I'll make another one. But definitely, you know, they out here talking about prepare doomsday. They really been amping up this whole doomsday thing. They really been amping it up. So, are they gonna do their whole Project Blue Beam pretty soon here? Could be. Because they really been talking about how, been more and more talk about attacks in space. You know, NASA blowing up. NASA think they got the power to interject a fast moving object. They think they got the power to interject and intervene. Oh, we saved the world. Right. Meanwhile, they can't even save. Meanwhile, they still having issues trying to. I know I find this funny every time I listen to this one dude. He say these NASA think they can travel to different planets but can't stop male pattern baldness. He said, "Hey, let's start off small first. Let's fix our male. Let's fix male pattern baldness. Let's fix erectile dysfunction. Let's fix these things before we trying to go out of space." If we can't even believe they go out of space. I found that so fun because it's true though. I mean, hey, let's fix the small things first. Let's fix messaging water before we try to go out of space. Let's fix Earth first, right? But Earth don't need our help. And you know what? Earth is gonna get rid of these ass Kanatskis. That's all I can say. These people in power who think they run things. Excuse me. Because the power is meant for those who are organic beings here. And their time is short. I don't remember the contract signing of what these beings got their hands on, why we had to hand them over the keys for a while. But all I do remember is when I was on this earth at the very beginning of time, planting the trees, planting nature, helping the frequency of the sound waves all over the earth rhythm. As I was part of the original Tiamat team of star travelers. All I know was we were supposed to be here on Earth for a mission. And a lot of us are ready for our DNA codings to awaken, to blast off. Because we're ready to destroy those that are not meant to be here. But all in due time, right? Right now we are to what? Remain hidden. Kind of like, you know, these comic books, how they always say you're the X-Men, but you gotta remain hidden until the time comes. That's how I feel. The X-Men, the man of the protector of the divine feminine. That's what the X is. Because you have to break away from the divine, you have to break away from it to become a Y for momentarily to hide your power. So you're a why man. Why, man? Why? Why? Then you'll get your X. You can be that demon X, so DMX. You can be that demon again. Something they're afraid of. Why they want to get rid of all of our spirituality, call everything demons. They call everything black a demon. That's your code right there. Why everything white gotta be holy. Matter of fact, why everything white is full of holes. Gotcha. They got you with the wordplay. Holy holes. That's what it is. But yeah. So as far as the Galactic Federation is concerned, you know, is it true? Is it true that something's got to happen pretty soon? There's going to be some type of scholastic event. Scholastic. I made a new word up. I don't know. Scholastic. Is there going to be some dramatic event? You know, they seen another report about the Yellowstone Park geysers are rising up. Some more geysers and more fumes. There seems to be a little bit of lava, they say, a bubbling of lava. Now, I always say the Yellowstone Mountain is connected to inner Earth. And inner Earth, there's like a, you know, we supposed to be inside the Earth anyway, not living on the outside. So it seems like we got pushed out of the Garden of Eden. We're supposed to be on the inside. That's why life on the outside are considered parasitical. Even as beautiful as nature is, it's still parasitical because it feeds off of each other. Everything, once you die, it feeds off you for nutrients. As lovely as the birds are, I love all birds. I know that if I was out in the field and I fainted and I died, there will be birds circling around my head doing that whole UFO motion. My spirit will leave the body. Those that feed off the carcasses would feast off my body. You know, our nature is parasitical, but beautiful parasitical. So yeah, we're supposed to be inside the Earth, near the tree of life. Now our cosmic tree, the tree of life that was on the outside, the roots were all damaged by these inorganic beings, the giants, the Nephilims, and all that stuff. Now Enoch is a powerful book to read. Enoch. A lot of the mountains that you see, the mountains, that one mountain, the devil mountain tree, they call it the devil tree. For some reason why, there's a reason why they call it that, and I say it's because it's connected directly to, it's one of the roots from the inner earth trees. You know, they connect. They connect. The roots connect to the inner earth trees, or to the inner roots of the heart of Earth ship. Because, you know, I look at all the planets as their own ships. As their own ships. The whole, if you want to say, if you want to say we live on a globe, okay, but that's the illusionary grid around the inner, and once you get inside the illusionary image, you see a platform. We're sitting on a platform, just like what the Bible said. We're sitting on a platform, and it's built like a cube that is constructed like a pyramid. So we are living inside of a globe, but once you get inside of the actual physical architect of the globe, past the illusion, past the firmament, you'll see that we're living on a pyramid type of construction. That's how I see it. And that's how I see it when I close my eyes. Yeah, I had a lot of dreams as of late. So I'm about to eat and trying to meditate, trying to remember what I've seen and write them down. I did not get a chance to write these down. However, all I know is, all I feel is deep down inside that we are about to feel some sort of huge awakening. When they say nuclear war, I'm thinking kundalini explosions. Because ain't no way in hell they're going to try to destroy their own world, because they cannot, let's say if Earth does blow up, they cannot go anywhere else. They energetically cannot escape. So they're not going to blow up their own place they can't escape from. This is their last hurrah. So that's why they desperately trying to find a way off this planet. So then they could do whatever they want to try to do. But that's when that's when everything's going to go south for them. Yeah, so they already messed up Mars. Mars already got ahead. We were living on Mars. We were living on a lot of planets. Uranus. I think the proper way to call it is Uranus. We live on Uranus, and they had a war. That's how they got tilted sideways. You got tilted sideways because of all of the damnation that was going there. Their planet had to get tilted sideways. Never been the same since. For all of the war and the heavy pounding that took place. As you want to call it, Tiamat flew by. So it was Tiamat flew by because they had to pull all of our people out. We had to abandon ship. We actually had to abandon ship. So much damn war fighting. Yeah. But look for your power. Look for your power to be awakening. Thinking that's what this is all about. All right, caught you raw. Peace and love to family. Power. Eternally. Forever and ever.